Welcome, everyone. A wildfire that's spreading faster than you can see has turned a quiet part of the San Francisco Bay Area into a frantic, 1,000-acre danger zone, forcing thousands of residents in Pleasanton to leave their homes at the last minute. The blaze, called the Little Fire by state officials, started out in the dry hills of Sunol, a rural community more than 30 miles southeast of downtown San Francisco. By the end of the afternoon, fire crews had measured the fire's footprint to roughly 1,000 acres, an area larger than a small town. At around 6 in the evening, CAL FIRE officials announced an evacuation order for more than 4,800 people in Pleasanton. The city, which sits on the edge of the Sierras, was ordered to abandon homes in the hardest-hit zones. By 10 at night, the scope of the evacuation had been pared down to 3 key districts, including the Ruby Hill Golf Club, as units began to consolidate efforts to control the growing inferno. Evacuation advisories, a warning that people should be prepared to leave, remained in place for 4 additional areas of the city. Battling the fire, Battalion Chief Raul Medina told reporters that about 10% of the blaze had been contained, but that the chief of the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection announced crews would work through the night to take advantage of cooler air currents and slowing winds. Helicopters were brought in to assist with water drops, and tankers were deployed on the ground to stream water onto the fire's advancing edges. A single firefighter sustained a minor injury in the process, an injury that was treated on scene. Hot weather has made the situation even more deadly. Temperatures in Sunol and Pleasanton had shot past 90 degrees, hampering firefighters' ability to work through the wet test tubes and drip hoses. Limited access to the worst-affected hillsides further slowed ground crews. Yet the department pressed on, using every available resource: tanker trucks, air support, hand crews, and a helicopter dispatched to fight the blaze from Estabilidad to hold back the flames. Around the same time the Little Fire was raging, it was burning dangerously close to a decommissioned nuclear facility. The property owners, Northstar, said that they were evaluating the incident, watching the fire's path because any small spark could have unleashed huge problems. The facility has long since been shut down, but the proximity to the flames and the swirling winds of the Bay Area make it a concern. These events underscore why San Francisco County keeps its firefighting agencies in perpetual readiness. The city's rural suburbs, this time the region of Sunol and Pleasanton, have emptied into an emergency that is very atypical for the Bay Area, which more commonly deals with waterfront fires and the occasional brush fire along the coast. We are closely following radiation monitoring and the status updates from Northstar, and we will report any more findings relevant to the nuclear site. In the meantime, residents in the affected zones are being advised to stay well away from the fire's edge while the crews pull their fire cleanup forces together. That's the lay of the land, the numbers, the people, all of it unfolding in real time. That shows the scale and speed at which Oakland-like haze can explode across a valley in the sheltered folds of a steep hill. I'll keep you updated as this story develops. Thank you for listening. Stay safe out there, and we'll keep you posted with the latest updates.